Hello and welcome to TPK Roleplay for the third episode of Proper Parlour Games. I am the eponymous ProperNerdy, and I'm once again so honored and delighted that you have joined us tonight for my new-ish experimental show. Proper Parlour Games is meant to put this community's best roleplayers to the test as we take them out of their TTRPG and instead play a board game. The stellar cast of MeggMysteria's alien multi-part series, Destroyer of Worlds, has joined me in the Parlour Room for this episode's game, Cosmic Encounter. This sci-fi strategy game, published in 1977. And its unique rule set, as well as a constantly changing set of aliens, gave this game staying power into the present. Each player takes on the role of an alien race, whose powers give them the ability to break certain game rules. These powers are not balanced and make for completely unique gameplay every single session. Magic the Gathering designer, Richard Garfield, has often cited Cosmic Encounter as being influential in the design of the famous trading card game. The goal of this game is to establish 5 foreign colonies on your opponent's planets, and you can win on your own or together. Alliances will be built, and they will be broken. While there are plenty more rules to go along with this, I want instead to bring you to a few months before our events on Ariarchus to a hot, crowded Space Marines mess hall, where we will find our adventurers settling down to a board game. Join me in the Parlour Room where I'll introduce you to our guests and set the scene for a very special evening. Hello to my lovely and wonderful guests. I'm so glad you're here. We unfortunately couldn't get everyone in the cast together, but we're still going to chug along just like normal. If you wouldn't mind, Meg, we'll start with you. Make sure you're unmuted. And tell us about your character, okay?
I have ensured that I have unmuted myself this time.
Proud of you.
Hello, everybody. I am actually the game mother for this alien crew. So I run the game for them, which means I get to play whoever I want. And since I'm already in the outfit, I'll be playing Ripley.
You just happen to have the outfit on already, you know. Might as well.
It's not like every other Monday I'm wearing it. No. But yes, that's pretty much about it. I believe that means it is Al's turn.
Oh, well, why not? Well, hello there, folks. I'm Al the Biffer, and I've been playing Warrant Officer Chapln, the resident android of the crew and medic, keeping everyone safe from harm, or trying to, kind of, so far. We've done okay. We've made it this far so far, so we'll do all right.
Most of us aren't dead yet.
Yeah,
most of you aren't dead. I don't know what more you want from me.
Technically, everyone who's a player character is still alive, so you know.
Well, I have done my job
okay.
splendidly. I can't help but feel. We'll see if we survive this, though. That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
I'm not taking notes.
Oh no. Now I'm concerned. And on that note, I'm Niffer. Hi, everybody. I'm playing Sergeant Kale Iona. Your good buddy, Kale. Yeah, he's just doing his best, and apparently his best is pretty good. So, help.
And last but not least, I am ProperNerdy. I'm a staff member at TPK Roleplay, and I play Captain Silva, funnily enough. They are my ragtag crew, aka supposedly the best in the Marines. As we said, no one's died yet, so I think that's a good enough call. Unfortunately, Skelly could not join us this evening, but you can catch him. You can catch Skelly in the game itself on Monday. So we'll all be back together as one big happy family, and Meg will try to kill us all. speaking of killing us all, let us go into Cosmic Encounter with a big old music player right in the middle, just like I like it.
Oh yeah.
Let's get some beats going. There we go. We have already started this game, and we know a little bit about what aliens we're playing tonight, but for the sake of the audience, let's go around and explain what the aliens we're playing. But in character, of course, we are set down. We are about to go back into cryo, or I guess for you, Chaplin, you are about to be turned off for a few months. And this is all before the events of the Destroyer of Worlds multi-part series. And we'll see how things go. So technically, I'm not sure if we met yet, but Captain Silva is sitting, rifling through the papers, making sure there's nothing lost from the box, and she's got her pack of cigarettes neatly tucked into her pocket, because she would never go anywhere without them, even into cryo, evidently. But she has kind of found a few random members from the Marines who are looking for a little bit of light mental stimulation before the long sleep. And so who would join Captain Silva at the table first?
I would probably be dragging my buddy Charlie on over, just to be like, come on, it'll be fun, or at least it'll not be boring. Come on, it's a game.
Only if you're sure you have absolutely everything siphoned away and ready to go. The last thing you need is to wake up from cryo sleep and realize you've forgotten to change your undies.
No, I'm fine.
Well,
Thanks.
if you're sure.
Yep, all clean.
You remember what happened last time?
Hey, we're not going to talk about that.
What exactly happened last time, Kale?
So, I maybe like having things on my person, such as snacks, and you know how chocolate melts in the sun apparently does even worse things in cryo. So, yeah.
So, if you're sure,
Mm-hmm.
then by all means, we'll take a seat.
Yeah, and just kill some time and stuff. It's fine.
It seems like a very strange conversation to walk in on.
You know, these youngins are not used to cryo yet. I'm sure you've been through a few rounds yourself.
It's my first tour. Hi, I'm Kale, or Sergeant Iona, sir. Yeah.
And your name?
Hello, Sergeant.
Captain Silva will lean up over the table and extend her hand. Captain Silva, pleasure to make your acquaintance. That's to you, Ellen.
Oh, so I was like, wait a minute, who are we talking to here? I was really confused.
You're the new character. Might as well introduce yourself.
I am the new character, but I saw Al reach out his hand to shake, so...
There's a hand, I'm going to shake it. I'm polite.
Ripley.
Yes, I'm quite familiar with you, Charlie. Don't worry. I was talking to the new one. I don't think I've met her yet.
No, not a problem, Captain. I just did not want to leave you hanging.
It's okay, I got you. Right. I like high five Charlie.
There's just random high fiving and shaking going on between the two of them because Kale is just like nervous.
Right, then she'll reach out and take your hand and says, you can just call me Ripley. And she'll take a seat next to you and take note that you have a pack of cigarettes in your front pocket and ask if you have a light.
Of course I do. They're gonna take it away from me soon, but every last second I'll hold on to these things and she'll offer you some.
Well, enjoy them while you've got them.
I always have this awful taste in my mouth when I wake up from cryo if I don't have a good smoke before I go in, so you must know.
Yeah, the last group I was with, there was a Corporal. He liked to keep a cigar with him in cryo. First thing he did when he woke up was pop it in his mouth.
A man of good taste, I can tell. Do you want to sit down to a board game? Get some, get your brain going a little bit before you sleep for however many months they want to throw us in there for.
Why not? What are we playing?
Cosmic Encounter, a proper vintage game about space and aliens.
Right. Is this the bug hunt kind of a game or what?
More of a mutual colonization and invasion kind of a game.
So it's like a teams type game, or?
Well, there will certainly be a few alliances made and a few broken, but all in good fun, of course.
All right. Looks like you're quite familiar with it. Tell us how it goes.
Yeah, this will be great.
So this is a game where you're going to play an alien race, and throughout the game, you are going to attempt to set up colonies on other planets. You will draw from a destiny deck to try to choose which player you're going to invade. And then you may ask the other players at the table if they would like to join you in the invasion, or the defending player may ask if they want some assistance being allies against the foreign invaders. The first person to 5 colonies on a foreign planet wins the game. And we will skip over the rest of it because it's a lot of boring stuff that I don't feel like talking about in character. But we've already set up the board game for everyone. We've already decided on our aliens for the game. Let's skip to that moment. And Ripley, why don't you describe to the table your alien that you chose?
Jill, a little bit for the card and says, well, you guys aren't going to have a lot of fun. I am playing the Dictator. You have the power to command. When you are not the offense, before Destiny is chosen, use this power to take the Destiny deck, look through it, and choose any card from it. That Destiny card is played as though the offense had drawn it. On your turn, or any time that you are zapped, I guess that's another card in here somewhere, the remaining Destiny cards are shuffled and one is dealt randomly. So try not to hate me too much.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll do fine.
I'm sure there are other cards that balance that out really well.
Sergeant, why don't you go next?
Yeah, sure. I'm playing the race called the Masochists. They it says you have the power to hurt yourself. At the start of any player's regroup phase, there's lots of different phases. Before the offense retrieves a ship from the warp, use this power to win the game if you've lost all your ships. So I guess, if I do really terribly at this game, I actually win, I guess. So, it's pretty cool.
And you, Charlie?
Well, sir, this evening I will be playing as the Void, the power to eradicate. As a main player, if I win an encounter, I can use my powers to remove enemy ships from the game rather than cast them into the void. Of course, I need to leave you with enough ships to be able to win the game with in the end. So if I manage to whittle you down that far, well, you'll have a lot less forces to invade with.
Is that a may card or a must card?
That is a mandatory power.
You and the sergeant are going to have some fun, I'm sure.
Yeah, it probably pairs pretty well, I guess, right?
Well, not for Charlie's side.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
Last but not least, I'm playing the Parasite. You have the power to infest, unless specifically prevented by another game effect. When it is your turn to ally, you may use this power to ally with one side in an encounter as if you had been invited, even when you were not. So let's hope that has some interesting effects with your mess of alien powers.
I don't see how it couldn't. Yeah, this. Sure.
To start us off, I'll go first, since I know the game pretty well. But it would seem, Ripley, you need to decide where I'm going to be casting my net.
Are there any other cards that we have to draw first?
Not at the moment. Oh, yes,
Not
there
yet.
totally are. If everyone could draw 8 cards from the Cosmic deck, that'll be a good... Whoop.
Oh no,
Nope.
my bad.
Out of character, hover and press 8.
I did, and then I grabbed the whole deck.
I said hover, don't grab. There we go.
Don't click.
Hey,
If it's any consolation, I did the exact same thing.
I believe that is correct. We're going to go with it, even if it's not. Okay. These are the cards we're going to use to play the game. Attack cards are like playing a game of war. Whoever has the higher number at the end of the round is the winner. If you are the offensive team, you get to colonize that planet. If you are the defensive team, then the offense loses and you get to stay on your planet. Any other rules that might come up, we'll talk about as they arrive. So, Ripley, would you mind rifling through the Destiny deck and finding me a card?
Sure. Let's see. What do we have here? There you go.
Let's see what I've been... Blue. I'm very sorry, sorry, Charlie.
it's okay, buddy. I'll help you.
How unfortunate.
Oh.
Okay, this is the hyperspace gate. It's how we get around to the different planets. I'm going to choose a number of my ships that I want to send your way. But as you know, because we discussed the rules beforehand, we can always decide to negotiate if that's easier.
But of course.
Let's see. I'm going to send 3 ships to Charlie's planet here. Now, this is the time when I get to ask for alliances. I was hoping that someone might be willing to assist me. Perhaps you, Ripley? Unfortunately, Sergeant, I will not be requesting your
I mean,
your
that's
services.
probably fine.
Actually, you know what? I will ask for your alliance if you like.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. Why the change of heart?
Just working my way through the strategy so far. If you're interested, I would love to have either you or Ripley to join me. But now, Charlie gets to ask for his alliances.
Of course, the invasion of our planetary airspace is violation of intergalactic law, and I would ask that all fellow humane planets would come to my aid and assistance.
You know what? That's probably much more valid reasoning. I'm sorry, Captain, but yeah. Planetary aid. You know. Yeah.
And you, Ripley?
I got you, buddy.
I appreciate it.
I'll give you a hand, Silva.
Wow.
Here I come. Nope. I gotta be behind you.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I show that I'm helping you. I'll help you. You know what? We'll just make it like 3 all around, you know, because they're doing 3 each, so gotta match them, you know.
You said this was your first tour, Iona?
Mm-hmm. Real, real green, but really excited. So,
Well, there's not that much to be excited about.
yep. But you know what? New opportunities out there, and space. Haven't done cryo before except in training, so training went bad, but it'll be fine.
Considering it sounds like you tried to smuggle chocolate into your cryo tube.
Oh God, that's gone around. Oh no.
Well, I only overheard the conversation coming over here, so
Well,
you're safe from everybody else.
Appreciate that if you kept that under wraps.
Now the question, Charlie, is maybe as we are planning our the card we're going to play, do we want to negotiate, perhaps?
What do you have to negotiate with?
Well, I could one planet for another. We don't really want the sergeant to lose any more ships, so really it's in your best interest as well to ensure that they do not
I'm not
win.
going kamikaze here. Like, I want to win the right way.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
We are the defenders here. I think you should call off
We
your
are.
attack at once.
Yeah.
So are we negotiating then?
I am prepared to negotiate.
Well, so am I. We're going to place our cards face down and reveal them in the reveal phase. Okay. On the count of 3, we'll flip over these cards. 1, 2, 3. I should have seen this coming, Charlie. You're more devious than I expected.
Let this illegal invasion take place.
What is the total?
Yeah, space defense.
Well, I negotiated, but Charlie chose to attack. So unfortunately, you and I automatically lose.
How about
Ooh,
we change that?
I do like the sound of that.
How about we change that?
Oh, gods. Can you explain what you're playing right now?
So what I played was emotion control. It alters attacks. Played after the encounter cards are revealed to treat all attack cards played this encounter as negotiation cards. The main players must then attempt to make a deal.
I then countered that with my Zap card. This is played after that and negotiates any extra cards played.
So it cancels everything out.
So these, well, we certainly
So they
tried,
never
Ripley.
happened.
Yeah, we made a good attempt at least.
I appreciate your assistance, so I'll
And
remember this in the
unfortunately,
future.
Your pieces are not cast into the warp, but cast into the void and are removed from play
Right.
Get back
permanently.
here.
That's a real powerful thing, bud.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted.
And I just get to take mine nice and safe back home.
I appreciate your assistance.
Yep, happy to help
Put that over
defend the
there.
planets.
I'll be happy to come to your defense.
I would totally appreciate that. Yep, perfectly normal winning strategy right here. Yep.
Normal winning strategy to lose the game.
Very, very above board. Yep, totally.
Are you sure you're not playing a parasite?
No, that's
No.
definitely me.
That Yeah, that's the captain over there, you know?
Oh,
Charlie, it's your turn. So you get to Ripley,
Yes.
right. You get to pick what we're doing.
unfortunately, my destiny is in another's hands.
I mean, but you still get to manage what you're doing about it. So
This is true. We'll soon find out.
Or this warrants a clarification.
Okay.
My card did mention that anytime that I am zapped, does that take place immediately after he played his card?
Well, you weren't zapped. Oh, wait, you were zapped because...
I was zapped. So that means destiny is within your hands, I believe.
So we are going to shuffle this, and you're gonna take whatever one's on top.
Oh.
No,
All right. It really is random now.
what's the verdict?
It is purple.
That's you, Ripley.
Oh no.
Oh. Seems you made your alliance poorly. I will send 1, 2, 3, 4 of my ships towards your home system.
You're real confident there, bud.
It only holds 1 solitary settlement.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really pay attention to the fact that they're all spread out across the planets.
Rather unfortunate on your
Yeah.
part. But never mind.
Well, at this point, he can only get rid of one of your spaceships, so I think it might actually be a benefit if you do lose.
That's fair. That's good thought, Captain. Sir.
I would like to extend the call for allies in this counter-aggression. If anyone would care to join me in this righteous move, I am prepared to forgive old attacks. I believe they were not at your manifest destiny to enter our solar system. And of course, old alliances renewed.
Yeah, of course. Plans haven't needed to change because things went really well last time. So, sure, buddy.
I see.
We'll just add another. Oh no, not that many. I mean, you're great, but maybe that many.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Ripley, but he has suggested anyone, so I'm going to take him up on his offer.
Oh yeah.
Very true.
Well, that's uncalled for.
I mean,
I can't help it,
I
Ripley.
earned it.
I'm a captain in the Marines. I think strategically.
Ripley, you seem to be new here, and so with this show of force, I do extend a diplomatic approach, a negotiation, a peace deal. Now, naturally, if we were to attack, our combined forces here would no doubt invade and crush your colony. You would be set up with 3 alien races inside your own solar system. However, with the offer that I'm generating for you, allow my troops to colonize your home planet, and I will offer an outpost on one of mine. The others will have no presence here. This is purely a deal between yours and myself. I offer one of my bases as a colony for your peoples, if you'll allow mine to peacefully set up a diplomatic outpost at yours.
I'm not too sure about that, considering you decided to attack Silva when they offered that negotiation. So I don't know if you're lying to me or not, which is strange considering you're a synthetic.
I mean, but he's the best synthetic we have. He's, you haven't gotten to know him, but he's got, good qualities.
As far as I'm concerned, they're all a little twitchy. What model are you?
I'm the 7 model.
And the best one out of them. And I just kind of elbow him a little bit.
You know what? I'll go on a leap of faith and take that deal. And out of character, I want to make sure, before I play the card down, do I have to flip it in my hand for it to be...
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Wanted to make sure.
You're in favor of our negotiations?
I am in favor.
Alright, let's see.
Count us down, Captain.
3, 2, 1, flip. He was kinder to you than he was to me.
I had more to lose. Excellent. This has been a wonderful achievement for our peoples.
Now, does it have to be this one that's on my own planet, or can it be from others?
You can choose to put his colony on any planet you like. And for future reference, you can put the colony on any planet where you already have a colony set up. So even if that's a foreign planet.
Just we don't get anything for helping back that up, do we? Or do we get support?
Unfortunately, they did not need... Oh, well, hold on a second. It's been so long since I played this game, in and out of cryo, you know. I do believe we do get something.
Totally. Mm-hmm.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to look this up.
Okay, thanks. Captain. Sir.
Where in the rules is this stupid thing?
It would have been a terrible shame to have cast more of your ships into the void, Ripley. I'm glad we were able to come to this arrangement.
Hopefully we can keep that negotiation going.
I should certainly hope so.
Iona, if you can find the rule you're referring to, I do believe you are correct. I'm just having difficulty finding it.
And I'll just like grab for the paper instructions or something. Maybe on a data pad. Sure.
Oh yes, a data pad.
Perfect.
Space terms.
Yep.
Dust-proof paper.
Yeah.
I also forgot about compensation. I should have taken compensation from Charlie. If a player loses an encounter by playing a negotiate card against an attack card, that player collects compensation. To collect compensation, that player takes a number of cards at random from the winner's hand. The number of cards the player takes is equal to the number of ships that they sent to the warp as a result of losing the encounter. If the winner does not have enough cards to fully compensate the player, that player takes as many cards from the winner as they can.
Well, I guess technically I didn't send any of your ships to the warp.
Yeah.
Are we going to be that pedantic? I guess we shall. We are playing with
we are.
I'm just saying that's...
Although on the terms of the successful deal, it just says that all the ships return to their colonies. It doesn't say anything about allies getting something out of it.
All right, good deal.
There was something else, but I can't remember what it was. Maybe I'm thinking of something entirely different.
All right. So, since while I'm looking at the sheet here, that was a successful deal on your part, so that means you have a second encounter, don't you?
Ah, I get to draw again.
Well,
Now,
I
do I
get to draw.
this time round?
Well,
I think this means I get to draw now.
hooray.
For you, at
And
least.
things will fall where they land.
That's... I mean, I'm not saying it's not fun with you picking all the time, but, you know, I wonder what it would be like in actual random chance.
Destiny gave me purple, and now I have a colony.
Yeah, it's worked out for you.
I found what we've been thinking about, Iona. It is Defender rewards.
Defender, and you're both aggressors.
If the defense wins, then each defensive ally gains Defender rewards. They can draw one card from the Cosmic deck, or take one of their ships back from warp. So technically, you succeeded in defending my attack on the first turn. So if you want to do one of those things now, you might.
Is it I may? can't take anything back from warp.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say draw one card from the cosmic deck.
I
Help.
don't see how badly that could go. Sure.
It really is. If this alien that I'm playing was an issue, I can. Is there any rules about switching it out?
I mean, I think it's fine. You know, if
No, you're totally fine, Ripley. That is the rules of the game. The
Mhm.
aliens are unique and baffling.
It's
They're a
all
completely
me.
different game every turn. We'll just be sure to zap you a few more turns before we enter the game. Don't you worry.
I see. It seems fate has handed me towards you, Captain.
Well, as I said, it is the game, so
here we are.
come at me.
Curiouser and curiouser. Now, let's have at this little fella on the end. It's fairly prime. And if anyone would like to join me in colonizing a new corner of the galaxy, you are, of course, more than welcome, since this is the way fate has cast us.
You know that I always got your back. So
I appreciate that.
yeah. And,
Ripley,
you
perhaps
know,
we can cement our new alliance with a newfound recolonization effort together. I have the Sergeant's
No,
blessing, and it would be terrible to lose any of their ships to the warp, do you not feel?
Yeah, that wouldn't go very well for us if.
I believe our combined forces would work out best for all concerned.
There you go.
really,
you
we're
can
just
have
a cooperative bunch, really. You know.
I see how it
believe
is. I propose a board game before cryo, and you all jump on to attack the captain.
Sir, can I take my pieces back now? Oh no.
Well, I just would not want to underestimate your capabilities, Captain. Naturally, the odds will be stacked against us at some point.
And to be
See,
fair,
Iona, that's how you suck up to a captain.
okay,
Thank
noted.
you.
Just
I'm going to choose a card. Let's see, what do I think I need to use? I think this should hopefully be good enough. We will find out shortly.
so, you feeling good about this deal, Charlie?
Well,
You know,
We shall certainly find out.
good, great.
3, 2, 1, flip. Is that an 11?
It is an 11.
That would be 11 plus 4, 3, 11 plus 7.
Mhm.
18. Oh, that's not enough. Oh no.
I'm afraid
No,
our
it is
combined
not.
efforts were
Well,
not enough.
Okay, but we don't get sent to the void though, because you're not pushing us, right?
That's true.
It's fine.
Just the warp.
We can get our boys back. Thanks for moving my stuff.
Oh dear.
Okay,
That was less
so
than I did.
Well, that was successful.
well, we can come back from that though. It's fine.
There we go.
Iona, I do believe it is now your turn then.
Right.
Ripley,
Ripley.
take it away.
Where would you like me to go?
Oh, let's see.
Do you accept requests or anything?
I don't think that's how that works
Okay.
here. Actually, this one doesn't apply to what I thought. Let's see. Here. I don't remember what the number is, so.
All right. It says the fewest ships in the warp. So that would be the captain again.
I believe so.
Sorry, sir. I guess. But just part of the game, you know? So we'll do a big grand scale fight. How about that? You know, 4 versus 4. Let's make this big, right? Go big or go home. So of course, Charlie, my good buddy, you're always welcome to join us, and Ripley, sir, if you'd like to as well. We're gonna, yeah, I think this can go well.
I have a question out of character, y'all.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
Would you allow?
I accidentally put a card in the wrong pile.
You're
fixing
fine.
it.
Would you allow +2s to count towards our ship counts?
Ooh.
I mean, they're reinforcements.
Yeah.
So.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm about that.
So Sir Heckalot has a friend of mine from my
chaos.
Damn it.
I don't know. The gods of the universe have handed Captain Silva +2 reinforcements. So
Sounds like somebody's slipping you cards.
Yeah, it's like somebody just hands you little like bottle caps to use as ships.
Take some spaceships out your sleeve.
Just take them from the void.
Yes, good. Done. Sergeant Heckalot.
oh my god, I hate it. I love it.
This makes me very happy. Thank you.
Furious.
You know, Ripley, we started off with such a good alliance. We could have been something great if, you know, Charlie hadn't betrayed us. But would you
Still
join?
open to conversation.
Would you join me in this fight?
Sure.
Charlie, you're supposed to put ships on my team, by the way.
That's not the right thing.
Close enough.
I asked you to be my buddy, Charlie. Right?
I'm
Here.
just listening to all available conversations
Well, I mean,
before I make a decision, if conversations are indeed to be had.
You know, peaceful takeovers and all that. Charlie. You know, I'm not. You know that, and I'm just gonna like, kind of make sure that the other team goes apart, or the rest of the team can't hear. So it's just me and Charlie. I'll just be like, you know that I didn't get the application to command because I'm not good with people, but like, you know what I mean here. You can
Amongst
help me
numerous
out.
other reasons, I'm sure. But yes.
You do realize they're still close enough for us to hear them, right?
I was whispering for that. I just wanted the mic to pick me up. It was whisper.
Captain, are you sure you're fully fortified for this attack?
I mean, it's, you know, we got a strong fight here. I promise. You know, we can take them. I believe it. Unless, of course, I'm also open to negotiations, Captain. If we want to end this peacefully, which I am.
Now, of course,
of peace.
I'm at a crossroads here, Sergeant, where I don't want you to lose because then you will in fact win. But
well, I mean, I'm a long way from that. I still got 13 ships left, even if things go badly. So, you know, you don't got to worry about me at all. You know, it's just, we can do good things here, right?
Well, Charlie, have you made up your mind? Would you like to join my side or the sergeant's?
Clear.
You're what? You're not helping me?
I believe you have more than capable forces in the area.
Well, yeah. I do. Yep.
I believe that this attack and display of command prowess will no doubt cement your next application for command. Do you not believe?
Yep.
Well, I wish you all the luck on your endeavours.
Okay.
You're real harsh for a synthetic there, Charlie.
Well,
no, I mean it's a game,
must.
you know. So. Okay.
Analytical brain and all that, Ripley.
Sounds like his behavioral chips on the fritz.
It's sometimes beneficial that way, but it's certainly annoying.
Makes it more fun.
I beg you to leave my chips, bits, and frits all well alone. Thank you very much.
My hands are off. I don't touch those things.
Well,
Sergeant, we could always negotiate. I think that'd be much more amenable.
I think that, that could end peacefully and well.
Let's do that then. Do you have a negotiate card?
I cannot confirm or deny the presence of a negotiation card in my hand.
Now, Sergeant, that does sound like lying, so
I'm telling as much truth as I can here, sir.
Understood. I've made up my mind.
Oh no. I mean, yes, sir. Shall we?
We shall.
Shall. It's just a card game. It's fine. I'll lay mine over here. So, yep. On your count, sir.
3, 2, 1, flip. Oh, wow. Okay,
This is going to take some close math. Hang on.
9 plus 4 is 13.
Yep.
6 plus 10 is 16.
Hold up, 10. Oh. Right. Well, that's a shame there. Well, good battle. Friend, Captain.
And now all of your ships go to the warp, don't they?
Well, that's unfortunate.
It's so unfortunate for the masochist. How upsetting. That's definitely not at all what you wanted.
I mean, it's a goal that I could be aiming for. I still could win the same way that all of you win. So, you never know. Watch out for me, I guess.
Now, Ripley, I do appreciate your kind defense, and so you get a Defender Award. You can choose one card from the Cosmic deck, or take one of your ships back from the warp.
Oh, I think I was supposed to do that at the beginning of my turn.
You were, so you should take one back now.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Thanks, Captain.
I don't know
I'll
why
go
I'm
ahead
whispering.
I don't either.
I'll go ahead and take a cosmic card. Okay. So that was a failure on your part, so that goes to me then?
You don't need to rub it in like that, but yeah.
Well, that's how the game refers to it, as successful or unsuccessful.
Yep, let's go unsuccessful instead of failure. We're just,
My bad.
It's fine.
That's correct, Sergeant. I expect no failure in my crew.
Yeah. Yep. We don't do failure here.
Have you been working on your gun work, or just fiddling around with knives still?
I'm just gonna. You just see Kel kind of close the jacket a little bit more because I definitely have one in there. Have a knife in there. Yep.
Here.
I spend a lot of time on the target range, so I'm getting those hours in before cryo takes them all away.
So let's do something that's beneficial for everybody here. Mobius tubes free all ships from the warp.
Oh.
Wow.
If only I had some ships in the
But
warp.
not from the void, so that's...
Not from the void, so those are just completely gone.
So and we can put our ships back wherever you
have an established colony.
Excellent. We'll just even these divisions out. Thank you, Captain.
I believe it's your turn to go then, Ripley.
That it is. So let's take a look and see what Destiny says. An actual Destiny this time.
Right, because you're all at random.
Ooh.
Most foreign colonies, which I
Other than
think
you.
that's just an impasse, both of us. You want to duel it out with me, Charlie?
Not particularly.
All right.
Now remember, if the card itself is yourself, you can choose to get rid of foreign colonies within your own planets.
That is very true.
So if you wanted to break ties with Charlie, the mischievous and calculating synthetic, you could do that
It's not
now.
all bad.
Otherwise, you do have to attack one of Charlie's bases.
How do you feel about making another deal, Charlie?
Well, I was just wondering if such a conclusion may take place. And in fact, this is an opportunity for us to further expand our mutual appreciation.
I think that means yeah.
I'm fine with that. Don't really care for getting on the bad side of another synthetic.
That's a lot to unpack there, sir.
Encounters
Yeah,
like
let's
that before.
just... More than enough times. Let's
well.
just say some of the older models weren't as kind as you.
I'm glad
Oh,
you
yeah,
can see my shining personality.
He's definitely kind. Yep.
It was this way, I think, right?
No, the
I believe we need to
pointy-
point.
Does it go the
with
other way?
triangle.
Yep. Point
Oh.
the arrow directly at him.
It should illuminate the planet for you.
There we go.
Look
That's the
at that.
one.
You'll have your colonies will be neighbors.
Mm.
If you get it. Maybe you can work it out.
I don't know. Do we trust Charlie to negotiate this time around?
Well, I mean, he's done it.
Maybe
before,
I'm
so I think
jaded
that-
from the first turn of the game, but
people can change, I
I'm
guess.
a Marine. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you're probably dead by then.
That's a fair saying, sir.
That being said,
Very wise.
I will open the floor to allies if you'd like to join me, Iona or Silva.
I might be able to do that.
Well, no, I just don't know.
Oops, not quite that one. You did help me back in the last turn, so I'll be risky and go for it. And you, Charlie, are you looking for allies?
I'm so convinced of our deal, I shall not ask for allies as proof of my continued support of this trade alliance. I've calculated, I believe, all possibilities and believe that although inviting the sergeant in may put pressure for you to not attack me outright for the cost of her ships to the void on my own soil, I believe the warrant of a trade deal needs a more open-hand approach, perhaps. And so I shall not ask for allies in defense because I shall be offering a pure negotiation.
Well, then it's time for the planning phase.
Fair. I believe you can do it. I'll support from over here.
Count us down, Captain.
3, 2, 1, flip. Would you look at that?
Excellent.
All right. Same deal as before.
Welcome to your new colony.
I have a thing I'd like to do here. And we can decide
that's
together as a
right.
team if this counts.
What is it?
I've added a +2 reinforcement to our side. So technically it's 2 to negotiate. But we can decide if that's appropriate.
So
How would a 2 apply to a negotiate though? Does that mean that you would get an addition? You would join as well? I believe your card mentioned something about that. Or is that a different circumstance?
Different circumstance.
So you get to add like 2 more ships to whatever deal?
No, I'm not sure if it was a totally legit approach, but I wanted to double check. Let's see if there's
I know.
anything in the rules about it before I continue.
I think it's just
So you're
like
implying that it would be a
+2
+2 to attack. So you would have 2 in your attack plus
That
your
is
ships
what I was hoping,
against
yes.
my negotiate card.
But
So it would void our negotiations and instead become a blind attack.
I'll leave it up to a vote if you think that makes sense.
I mean, I don't.
You see, this game has a rather
I think
interesting
it's
mechanic
troops.
where it doesn't need a clear-cut, out-and-out winner. 2 players can win together on the same turn.
So that doesn't make much sense to me. It just sounds like you being a traitor, Silva. A deal was already made. Now you're coming in with more ships.
I mean,
I think it makes sense that it wouldn't work, so I'll hold on to this for a later round. You two can negotiate.
I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Exchange of colonies as before?
Exchange of colonies.
Perfect. An agreement has been reached.
Well, now that means that
You're both moving on up in the
Ripley and Charlie are in lead now. And that leaves you and I, Sergeant, in last place.
Yeah, but you know, things can change real fast around here. You know, space is wide and full of options. Yep.
Something like that, Sergeant.
Yeah. I'm optimistic.
These cards just don't like to cooperate with this new data pad, do they?
You gotta turn it. You gotta rotate it a little bit.
Just
Yeah.
It's easier when you use
There
the,
we
what was it,
go.
the data pad?
Yeah.
The who is it? The whatchamacallit? The data something or other.
data
Something of a
something
dig.
or other.
The spacey technology.
That's the term. Yeah. So whose turn is next? Is it
That was a successful deal, so it's my turn, I believe.
That is
Alright.
correct.
So,
right on.
All
Let's go.
right, let's take a look. Who are we fighting? The masochist.
Well, hi there.
Hello.
Yep.
I've got it, Ripley. Don't worry about it.
Well, you don't have to like plan against me or anything. This is fine. So, yeah. I mean, Charlie, I probably could use your help on this one.
you need my assistance.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, if you want to, because I know last time you didn't really want to, so you don't have to, but you could help.
The
with
option is
everything.
certainly there.
Well, because I forget. Am I allowed to offer him rewards like?
You are
on my
not.
Planet? I'm not.
The defensive
This-
rewards should be reward enough.
Yeah, because we're allies in this, right? I got your back. You got mine,
I believe so.
right?
But I'm afraid I do have a second acquaintance that I've made. It depends whether they request my assistance or not, however.
I mean, buddy, I was here first.
Ripley, are you going to request assistance?
You're both welcome to join me if you would like. I would like to open up for negotiations.
Oh.
I'm going to invoke my power, even though the sergeant hasn't requested it. I'm going to send some ships over and join his team.
Yeah, perfect. I was about to ask you too when Charlie decided to keep to himself.
Well, I will assist.
Okay.
Say, why are you removing my colonies?
Because I need to get to my
It's
ones
part of the
underneath.
plan.
You built your sky colonies over the top of my poor ground plebs.
I'm sorry, my technology is more advanced.
Round plebs. I love
Went
that.
from the days of tracking squares to creating entire holographic maps. Gets a
Such is
little
the way.
disorienting.
No, I lend 4 of my ships to your cause.
So 7 versus your 6 right now.
It is now the planning phase.
It's the planning phase, and like I said, I am open to negotiate.
I would also be open to that, sir.
All right.
Once again, just pure tyranny against the captain.
I would be open to that. That's the truth. I would be, you know. So
Well, I'm ready to play if you are.
yep. Just let me get a hold of my cards here. Just there. Yep.
3, 2, 1, flip.
I'll just flip your card for you.
Oh dear.
I don't really have negotiation cards, and I don't know how to get more.
7,
so I'm
6,
sorry.
and 8.
Well, you automatically lose, Ripley, because you chose negotiate. So all of your ships go to the warp, and I get a defender bonus
Hooray!
for
There you
assisting.
go.
Thank you.
I
Captain.
appreciate it, Charlie. It just didn't turn out in our favor this time.
I was rather hoping you wouldn't have done that.
Look, I'm sorry, buddy.
Now I fully understand.
Hey, it's a game. Come on.
Yes. Again.
You know,
Would you like to play a game, Charlie?
I believe we were already playing a game.
Sorry,
it's
old Earth
it's a
joke.
reference.
Anyway,
Oh,
is
no.
Is there
Ripley.
compensation for anybody?
Let's see. Let's go with...
I'm in fact actually going to use a cosmic zap against you,
Oh,
which means
the Rolls of Destiny
play this
apply.
card at any time to cancel one of a use of any alien's power, including your own. That power may not be used again during the current encounter.
Mm.
So you can have
Sounds
your
good.
power back next time. But
You can have your powers back when you can handle them.
Don't put it off of the board.
Yeah, we
into the
read
void
that,
it goes.
We've already
Indeed.
lost some ships to there. We don't need the cards gone too.
Oh, what a coincidence. It's purple.
Captain. Oh. I mean,
Let's,
Is this a declaration of war, Silva?
It very well might be. Let's go with this one in the middle. I'm going to send 4 ships,
Sounds good.
and I am willing to accept allies from Charlie if he feels so inclined. And actually, you know what? You're doing rather poorly with your alien powers, so I'd be willing to accept it from you, Sergeant.
I will lend troops. Since I was disappointed with the negotiative tactics.
A kind proposal from you, sir. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did not mean to do that. I'm so.
How did you ever get enlisted in the Marines?
It's a curious question, isn't it?
You know what? It's a long story.
So how long have you actually been in the Marines? You said this is your first tour, but...
Yeah, the standard basic training and first outpost. And I don't know enough about the alien universe. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yes, an appropriate amount of time that makes sense within this universe. I've had that number of days of training.
What I'm asking, Sergeant, is are you a desk clerk or are you an actual soldier?
I know nothing about the military, I know nothing about aliens, and I know nothing about space.
Okay, but Niffer, you know that you'd go bang bang and kill people.
You know
Get with it.
You. But I don't know how to
It's
translate
called
that into
making
anything.
shit up.
I'm trying.
Speaking of making shit up, I am ready with my planning phase.
Yeah,
I am ready as well.
Standard enlistment and training and first, posting. This is second posting, so I've had lots of time. You're flipping cards,
I don't believe that was the case. I believe you spent 6 years in a desk job. Was that not true? Because you were believed to have been incompetent.
That's not the word they used.
Really? Because I have the paperwork right here on a.
Why do you have paperwork right now? We're going into cryo.
Hydraulic disc mechanism.
A hydraulic disc?
Yes. I believe they use some sort of kinetic energy to produce a small aperture of writing. This I can use to detect information and whatnot. Yes, it says here 6 years of service, achievements, and then there seems to be some fault with it because it doesn't seem to have anything listed.
Yep. I think that probably is a fault. Actually, those discs are old technology.
You should get that. That will affect your permanent record, no doubt.
Yeah, that's definitely a typo. We're flipping cards, right?
I'll have to have a talk to central booking. 3, 2, 1, flip. Oof! Look at that.
Wow.
That's a 40 against a 20. Even with all of my support, it's well and up and above 20. So
that is impressive. I don't have anything to help with that. So take the planet.
We are going to take that planet. Unfortunately, that means your ships go to warp.
We all get to come on, right?
No, I think it's just the attacker.
A shame.
Nope, everyone gets to join.
Pile on.
Really?
Captain, you're gonna please move so I can keep stacking. Thank you.
I don't remember us playing it that way last time.
I do.
That is how we play. Yep, that's how you get more colonies.
Yeah.
Had to turn on my
At long last, I have a singular point.
Me too. We're on the board, Captain.
Purple planets.
And with a successful encounter, that means I
your
get to
turn
go
again.
again. However, no, actually, that's the same. It's a different encounter. So, you can choose my destiny
So I can make
card.
sure you don't attack me again, is what you're telling me.
I don't know. We're slowly running out of destiny cards. You may have to at some point.
At some point. I think this could be fun.
Oh no.
Yellow. I appreciated your assistance in the last one, and I am willing to negotiate this time round, but something tells me
Captain, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would like to negotiate, but
You don't play a lot of poker, do you, Iona?
you know what? That I had a it was banned in my house in my upbringing. So no, I just laying it out there. I got no negotiation cards. I'm so sorry. I can offer you some reinforcements so that you can beat me if you want. I can't. Nope. I'm sorry, sir.
all those years working in the offices, they didn't have a poker game you could join. They had a massive, massive jackpot one night. I'm shocked you didn't join.
Poker? They hardly knew her. An old Earth joke.
I think your
Next, you're gonna
personality,
pull out a handlebar mustache.
your personality chip is definitely malfunctioning there, Charlie.
I mean,
What are those?
I don't do a lot of games. This is really just kind of a this is the last people I'm seeing for 5 months, so I figure I should see people. But I'm not social that much, so.
Well, we'll start with only 2 then, and see how it goes from there.
I mean, I can't tell you what's in my hand, but
I would love some allies from you, Charlie, if you're interested. You too, Ripley. I know I did just conquer you, but it is the game.
Well, if it means I have a shot of getting another colony, I will go for it.
I mean, you're welcome to be on here for sure. I totally welcome that.
I guess I will also lend my assistance.
Probably just a little more.
Just a little more.
I'm not. It wouldn't be sportsman until I tell you my cards, but I don't play a lot of games. I'm sorry.
Okay,
That's
well,
4.
it's 3 against 1, so we'll see how this goes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready whenever you are.
This is fine. So yeah, count us off, Captain.
3, 2, 1, flip. 6 plus 9 is 15.
Oh.
12 plus 3 is also 15. Any of my allies want to assist? Oh, that's plus 3.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for that. Cool. Yep. Welcome to our planet. I've named this one Kaleopolis.
We are in the Kaleopolis.
Wait, kale? Why are you naming your planet after a vegetable?
That's my name, Kale. Hi.
Your
Sergeant Kale Iona. Hi.
Your parents decided to name you after a vegetable.
Well, by name, by nature.
Damn.
Well, I knew a man who once went by the name Kohlrabi, but he was not named after the vegetable. It was just a nickname that he got in the Marines one year.
He sounds like an interesting chap that's definitely not going to fire me. Perfect.
It was a family name, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So just not named after a vegetable.
Named after your great uncle, Kale.
Yep.
Oh.
Exactly. He's a very friendly man. We come from long line friendly people.
I swear to God, every year
don't like interacting with people.
the new recruits have weirder and weirder names.
Yep.
These colony parents are getting a little loony, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Mhm.
Well, they spend decades terraforming those planets for nothing, really.
I guess that does make sense, Ripley. Good point. You know, we've been playing for a little while. Do you want to take a quick break, or should we keep going? I do see that Charlie is very close to winning the game. It could be over any minute now.
I haven't the foggiest clue what
Time
you're
to
talking
get
about.
strategic.
By strategic, you mean we start keeping him from winning.
Ganging up on him. Yes, that is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
No
I mean,
idea.
no. Sure.
Let's keep
Yes.
going and
You
see
know
what he
what?
does.
Why not? It wouldn't
well.
be the first synthetic I've had to kill.
But it's a game, though. We're not like actually
Yeah.
wishing harm on Charlie.
I can't imagine that was sanctioned, Ripley.
Mm.
Well, like I said, those older models were really twitchy. It tried to kill me first.
Well, I'm glad you
Well,
are
we're
alive still
glad
then.
you're still here.
Okay, so how many forces are you sending out? Or Al, I guess it is your turn. You have to wait for...
Who's Al? You
Hmm.
mean Charlie.
Oh, sorry. My last...
We
Well,
had,
let's
we had
make it
another
easier
last
for everyone.
synthetic.
before that looked
There
like
we go. I will play one of my trap cards.
Oh, we
Because
leave
we
it to the
examine
hands
stop
of
your
fate.
power. I intend to leave the fate up to the fate, rather than having your whims thrown upon me. For now, at least.
It's completely understandable.
Oh. I see.
The whims of fate. I wonder which one you're going to choose.
I will pick. I'll make this easy for everyone. Yeah, this will do nicely. And of course, let's make this simple. My offer of a mutual colonization is open to anyone who wishes to receive it.
Mutual colonization that guarantees you the win.
Now remember, everyone, I'm going to need all the assistance I can, because I only have a negotiate card.
I can help you on that. Yeah. Yep.
Would you like to
Totally.
be my ally in this approach?
Sure.
I mean, I'm not sure there's much you can do at this point, so...
Well, no, but you know,
Would no one
it's
like
the,
to enter into an alliance with myself?
No, I think we want to try to keep you from winning the game. Although
well,
if
that
this
sounds
goes,
awful.
Unless
sounds
you have
terrible.
some very specific cards. I'm not even sure there is a card that'll help us win, but we can try our darndest. We are the
Well-
Marines.
we won't go
Right.
down without a fight, right?
right.
That's right. Except for Kale, maybe. I'm not totally sure about Kale right now.
Mm.
Well,
I mean, as long as Kale has his knife around, he'll be fine. He's fucking wild when he gets out in the field. I've only worked with him once before, but...
I have a lot of feelings. Okay.
That's the marks of a man with a desk job.
hmm No,
Okay.
Ready?
I've totally had field experience. Yep.
On the mark of 3, 1,
Hmm
2, 3.
Well, I guess my invasion force will happily settle down on my 5th and final planet, and my rulership over the solar system to ensure diplomatic peace negotiations and a helpful trade option amongst all peoples, creeds, and colonies will be established and overruled by a synthetic brain of reason.
I knew the robots would take over one day. I just wasn't expecting it from you.
Mm.
Skynet prophesied it.
I mean, it did kind of sound like a nice philosophy at first, though. I don't know. Desk jobs for everyone kind of sounds peaceful and nice. Not that I've only had a desk job. I've seen lots of combat.
What an entertaining game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I should have been a little more weary having a synthetic brain join us at the table, but
It's good game, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you enjoyed
Shockingly
it.
fun.
And I am so glad you enjoyed it as players, hopefully. We learned some very exciting things about the inner machinations of Charlie's brain and some deep historical, personal history of our good friend Sergeant Iona. And I could be wrong, but I was feeling a bit of spark between Ripley and Captain Silva.
That's interesting.
I do hope we see her again in the future.
I can't wait to explore this soon enough.
Unfortunately, this is all not canon, so this never happened.
I don't know. I really
Tragic.
think
Technically
by name,
speaking-
nature, Burn needs to go down.
Technically, it's up to the GM. So if she wants it to be canon, we'll just rag on Iona about his desk job.
I'm happy to do it.
Thanks, everyone. For
Unfortunately, if we make this canon, I have to be taken completely out of the factor because the point in the timeline that you guys are at on Ariarchus, I've been dead for years. So
Maybe it was somebody with the same name. Who knows?
that's true. There are clones of me running around somewhere.
And maybe somebody was just a big fan of yours, so they named their kid after you.
I do
After
have a daughter.
a long series of very strange events.
Definitely.
Oh, the winds of fate at the end handed me the victory to the only person that had a
Good
negotiation card.
Good job.
If it was anyone else, everyone else had like 7 more cards. I went real hard.
I only had 2 cards, and they were the same card,
Yikes.
Ouch.
which was the 6 in attack. And I thought, there's no way I'm going to be able to win any battles here. And
The
it just so
cosmic
happened
zap,
you only
though.
had a
Well,
negotiate.
you all immediately identified as, yes, don't let Niffer help at all, because then we'll win. And so I was like, well, now I have no idea what to do with any sort of strategy.
Now, I should mention to the viewers that there are 3 different kinds of alien cards. There's green, yellow, and red cards. Red are the hardest. All of my players chose the hardest possible cards
Yes,
for the
I did.
second
We
time
did.
they've ever played the game.
I decided I wanted to be a dictator.
I just, look, mask
The
sounded
void,
fun.
the all-consuming void.
So much for Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
More like Dictator Master. Sorry, it sounded better in my head, and then it came out, and I was like, it's late, and I'm
Started, and I was
tired.
like, this is going to be good.
Well, anyway,
I
I'm
have a question.
I don't have any answers. So with that, I will say thank you for joining me tonight. Would you mind going around in overlay order, talk about any and everything we have going on? Meg, please talk about our upcoming stream and literally anything else you want to talk about. Any other fun shows, any of your own streaming, just because, why not?
So I went ahead and I threw that schedule link into our chat here.
Hell yeah.
So tomorrow we have another episode of Top Shelf, and then for some reason it doesn't say it on the counter.
We do not have a
but
Total Party recap on Sunday.
We do not. That's wild.
A shame.
But it's okay because you'll see our lovely faces again next time on Monday for Destroyer of Worlds, and this time we will have our 4th player character with us.
Yay!
But
And we won't just spend a lot of time ripping on Cable.
I can't promise that.
No, we'll rip on
Guys.
Skelly's character and talk about his 12 years on a desk job.
You'll give Dante hell is what will end up happening. All
That
while
feels
trying to
appropriate.
fix Charlie, because Charlie is literally in pieces.
I'm literally dying.
Oh,
I've got
yeah.
a big melty mutant acid arm falling off and
Right.
then sparks coming out. And
Anyways, what else is on the schedule, Game Mother?
As far as anything else that I am doing, tomorrow I pick back up with my personal stream channel, MeggMysteria, where we are continuing the Resident Evil race with Shock Point Failure. After that on the schedule, looks like we have a double booking on Tuesday. with a Zorby's Tall's Tale one-shot. I have no idea what that's about, but I am intrigued. And Beyond the Undergrowth.
It is
of
one of
course-
Zorpy's Tall Tales is one of like the original TPK streams, and Luca Locke
Aw.
runs
Is
it.
it?
And I'm not 100% sure what it's about, but I hear very, very good things about it.
So it's a
So
throwback.
It sounds
I mean-
entertaining.
it's less of a throwback and more of a, I don't want to say revamp, but they're bringing the gang back.
Getting the
How's
gang
it?
back together.
As far as what else is going on, I will pass that over to the others because I believe they're in some stuff coming up this week too.
Super sweet. Thanks, Meg. Yep, Alabitha playing some wacky robot characters and winners of the game. I'm too competitive for this game.
I
You
don't
need to
have a
stop-
confetti. I don't have a confetti GIF, so I cannot play that for you. So you'll just have to
Even when we did the
celebrate by
session
yourself.
zero, even in the
Wait,
session 0, I
I
got
have
up
glow
to like
sticks.
4 planets, and I was furious that I did not
You were
win.
so
I was
mad.
angry.
Who won
But-
our session 0?
With session 0, I was furious. I didn't win
I
that.
think you and I.
Yeah,
Oh,
we like
right.
forced Meg
Joint
to
won
win.
it. You beat me down in joint 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got
You-
4 planets within one turn. We were not letting that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Set them
We
all up.
jumped out.
All coming back to me.
Yeah,
But sorry.
it happened. It was Wednesday.
Well, congratulations on the winner of the game, Al.
Congrats, Al.
What do
I don't
you?
care about fucking other stuff. I'm the winner.
Yay!
Also, yeah, I'm in bits tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday and forever after. We've got alien stuff. We've got Zorbies. We've got VPS. We've got secrets happening tomorrow. We've got super secrets at the end of the month that I'm not allowed to talk about, but are almost definitely happening in shady stuff behind the scenes that Cole's given me too much rope to work with. There's a load of stuff going on. And if that's not enough ridiculousness, you can catch me on my own channel, Aldabiffa, here on Twitch. I'm a variety streamer. We do loads of weird stuff. It's all very eccentric and bizarre and energetic, and there's lots of hair and beards. I can't promise you more than that. I should
So
probably
wait, you're-
be quiet,
That's enough.
revel
You're not-
in my subtle victory as the good winner. The good winner. Sorry, my chip got stuck
So
then.
wait,
that I
you're not-
am, and I'll hand over to Nif.
Hey everybody, I'm Niffer. I am the subject of tonight's dunking, apparently. I actually blue screened when you said like name like nature. I was just like, did he just like thank you for that incredible roast. I don't think I will ever get worse than that, so thank you.
You're welcome.
It was some excellent improvisation, so I
It was
do appreciate
incredible. Like it hurt, but in a like, wow, thank you for hurting me in that way.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
As soon as you
TPK
said
and
you couldn't
roleplay
think of improv,
roast.
I was like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna make you improv something.
Yeah, I am obviously going to be around on Monday in the Alien RPG. I still know nothing about aliens or space, so it's gonna go really well. And then it's modules week over at TPK. So we've got Beyond the Undergrowth, which is the I'm blanking because it's the only one I'm not in. Tomb of Annihilation stream. And then Wednesday is Darkest Night, Brightest Light, which is our Curse of Strahd game. The first
One
of
of
our
them.
2. And yeah, I get to be in that as an artificer. Thursday, we are actually taken off, so you will not see Queen's Gambit. I know it's on the schedule, but we are taking that off. So no dragons this week. But Friday, we are doing Rime the Frost Maiden with Cold Hands, Warm Hearts. And I'm being a warlock there. And Saturday, if you didn't get enough Strahd, we have our second Strahd game. So they're cool too. So see both.
There's Dark Echoes. We see the return of the Bard's Refrain as well that Saturday. And
We have
of course,
lots of
Total-
things, literally endless
So
things.
many things.
Total Party Recap is going to have their work cut out for them on the 14th.
14th.
So I hope they're taking notes. Good luck, guys.
Last but not least, I am the eponymous ProperNerdy. I had an excellent time tonight, and I hope you all did too. I'll be in Top Shelf tomorrow as Repaul the Repair Droid, and on Monday with this group, and then you will probably won't see me for a while. So I'll be lurking, but you'll see me everywhere. I have lots of very pretty pictures. I make overlays for people. I make lots of pretty videos, like the one you saw at the beginning and the one you're going to see in a moment. And the newest one was the Queen's Gambit overlay, which is upsetting because it was very, very pretty. It's very, very pretty.
It's okay.
But it's okay. We are, however, I did happen to notice that Dat Magic Juice is streaming right now, Dungeons and Dragons. So we're going to raid him.
The GM of Queen's Gambit. Shout out.
Yes, he is. We're going to raid him right now. So give him lots and lots of love because we love him lots and lots. So at long last, everyone, once again, thank you for coming and joining us this evening.
Rock stars.
We'll see you next month with a new cast and a new game. Stay safe as we raid another stream. And remember, on Twitch, no one can hear you scream. Good night.